Hello friends, welcome to the Azure DevOps tutorial series. In this tutorial, we will see how we create backlog in Azure Board or Azure DevOps. So in the previous tutorial, we have seen like how we create work item in Azure Board. So before proceeding with this tutorial, I recommend you please go to the part 8 of this tutorial series and see like how we create the work item in Azure DevOps. So basically, like what is the backlog, first we will see in the Azure Board. So like it's just like a product backlog. It correspond to your project plan and roadmap for what your team plan to deliver. You create your product backlog by adding user story, backlog item or requirement. So basically what it is a thing, backlog is just like we are containing some task, issue or epic for future development. It's just like a project plan. Like once the task like existing or priority bug or task complete, then we will take the work item from the backlog. Backlog is just like a parking lot where the task is sitting, and once the priority task will finish, we will take another priority task from the backlog. So backlog is just like a parking lot of the issues, or we can say for the epics or features, anything whatever we want to say. And after you define it, like once we define the backlog, you have to prioritize list of the features and the requirement to build. So basically, as I explained, backlog is just like a parking lot where we have the issues, and once we define it, we have to prioritize the features, issue and the bugs. And backlog display work item as a list of the board, display them as a card. It's just like a card where our issue is sitting there, and we can use this product backlog to quickly plan and prioritize your work. Yeah, it's just like a sitting at one place. So based on our requirement, we can prioritize time to time. So we can use our sprint backlog and task board when you work on the scrum. So once we start working on the scrum, or we do the planning for the scrum or sprint, that time what we can do, we can pick the issues from the backlog, and we can use Kanban board to update work item status when you employ our Kanban methods. And each backlog is associated with the board changes to priority order you make in one are reflected in its corresponding boards. And like backlog board and the plan are configurable for each team. So basically what happened, like backlog is just unique for all the teams. Anyone is required, they can pick from there and they can start working on this. So in a short term, backlog is just like a parking lot where many issue and the work item or feature is sitting there. As per the requirement, we can pick the like particular epic feature from there, and we can start working on that. So that is the backlog basically. So backlog is nothing but a work item which is sitting into the backlog. Now let's understand more about this backlog into the Azure DevOps. So basically, currently this we are working with Azure tutorial project, and like when I go here and when I see this project basically, and like when we see this the setting of this this project, we can see like we are in basic process. We will understand like different type of the process into the coming tutorial, but currently I want to tell like this project is made into the basic process. Like we have 4 type of the process, like sprint, basic and CMMI, and like agile. So all these process we are having. So currently this project is into the basic process. So let's go into the board, and like when we hover, we can see the backlog, or once we click there, we can see the backlog. So once you will click on this backlog, basically you will see 2 type of the portion of this backlog. One is the like product backlog, and another is the planning backlog. So basically there are 2 type of the backlog is available into the Azure DevOps. So one is the product backlog and another is the planning backlog. So basically what is the planning backlog? A planning backlog is which we have already planned for the task or for the work item. So like we can see currently we are having sprint 1, that's why it is planned. Like the task or the issue which we created into the last tutorial, it is showing that one. And if you want to see that, you can click on this sprint and we can see like what we have planned to the work. So it will show that particular task. We can see like create DB, which we created this issue into the last tutorial, it is showing that. So that is the basically planned backlog. And what is the like product backlog? So product backlog is just like a parking lot, as I explained. It is yet not planned, but if necessary we can take the particular work item into the planning and we can start working on that. So basically we can create this, like once we click on this one, new work item we can create, or we can create like new work item we can click from here. And once we click on this, like currently we have clicked on this issue, so it will create, sorry, so it will create the issue for us. So once I click on this, so what it will create, we can see here, it will create the issue. And what I can do, like generate OTP for student login. So that issue I have created. Now here you can see like it is showing add to top, add selection, and add to button. So these kind of things we can see here. And what is the meaning of this is like when I click on the top, it will add this issue at the top of the all the issue, and add the selection, like let's currently we are not having here, so we are not able to understand much about this. So what I will do, let me add this one, add to top. So it clicked one issue here. Now what I will do, like create student login form. Now what I will do, add to the top. Instead of that, what I will do, add to the like selection. So currently I have select here. So what it will do, like again, like if I will click on this add to top, it will add this one at top of this. So create student form, student login form. So once I'll click, it will add top of this, and like create designing for form, and like what I will do at the bottom. So it will add at the bottom, basically here it will add. So it's not added, I think. So what I will do, again I will add create design for form. So once I will click add to bottom, it is added at the bottom. And what is the meaning of the selection? Like if I have selected here, and when I will add the work item, so at the to position it will add this particular issue. And what I can add here, create clear button. So if I will select as a add selection, it will add this one at the second position, because currently I have selected the second one. So if once I click on this, we can see like again it didn't clear add a selection. We can see it is added at a second position. So in that way we can add the backlog. So these backlog is basically in the, like these backlog is not in any sprint currently. These are in the parking lot. Whenever needed, either we can take in sprint 2 and we can add to the new sprint. Now like suppose I want to create a new sprint, so we will discuss more about the sprints into the coming tutorial. So basically like currently we are having sprint 1, and like this issue is assigned here. Now what I will do, in sprint 1 I have completed this task and I want to take a new task. Then what I can do, I can drag and drop from here and I can keep into this, and we can see at the down you successfully move create button to the sprint 1. And when I will click on this sprint, we should see 2 tasks here. So like let's click on this sprint 1 and it's not taking it. Let's see what is the thing here. So like currently what, yeah, it is taking us to the sprint 1, and we can see like all the backlog is added to the sprint 1 only. Like currently, okay, we have added all these things into the sprint 1, that's why it is showing all the 5 ticket to here only. Like by mistake we have added into the sprint 1, that's why it is showing to us. So let's go to the board and like we can see all these things into the to-do list. And like when I go into the backlog, we can see like it is showing into the backlog of the sprint 1. So that's why here the count is 5, because all is added into the sprint 1. So these are sitting into the backlog of the sprint 1. So in the coming tutorial we will see more about the sprint, like how the sprint works into the Azure DevOps. So that is the backlog basically. Like if you want to create the epic, we can create the epic as well. Like so in the short, it's just like a backlog is sitting in on the like as a parking lot, and whenever we need it, we can take any issue from here and we can start working on this. Now if I want to see the board, we can click on this and we can see the board. Now if anyone want to work on anything, so what they can do, they can click on this and they can start working on it. But currently it is not assigned to anyone, so what they can do, they can click on this and they can start working on this. Like if I want to select anyone, they can select and they can start working on this. And they want to add any tag, and like currently we have a sprint 1 only, that's why it is 1 only. We can't, if we will expand, we can't see any sprint 2. And once we will save and close, like it is assigned to the particular person. So in that way we can start working on this, and that is the use of the backlog. So basically that's it for this tutorial. If you have any question and doubt, please